Deep in the suburbs, as the light fades and the dishwasher begins its evening song, one of nature's most remarkable creatures goes quietly about its business. The domestic human, largely hairless, mostly harmless, and utterly convinced that it is normal. Tonight, while the curtains are drawn and the herd has no idea it's being watched, we'll observe 8 of its smallest, strangest, most secret habits, the ones it's certain nobody ever sees. It's wrong about that, of course. We've had the cameras running the whole time. Here, in one of its favorite habitats, the shower, the human is preparing for war. Tomorrow, it has to have a conversation, a difficult one, with Dave from work, who keeps taking the credit for its ideas. So it rehearses. It starts gently. "Dave, could I have a quick word?" But in the human's mind, Dave fights back. So the human raises its game, a sharper line, then a better one. And then the killer blow. A sentence so devastating that imaginary Dave has absolutely nothing to say. The human nods to itself. It has won. It has destroyed a man who is, right now, fast asleep, with no idea any of this is happening. It's just doing what we all do before something scary, a dress rehearsal so it feels ready. The catch is that imaginary Dave is always ruder and always easier to beat than the real one, because tomorrow the human will use none of these magnificent lines and somehow end up apologizing to Dave. Here is the human supposedly relaxing, but watch its hand. With no instruction from its brain, it creeps to the phone, lifts it, and looks. Nothing. The same apps in the same order as 90 seconds ago. It puts the phone down, and then the hand creeps back. It checks again, the same nothing. And it feels, somehow, faintly let down, as if the phone has personally disappointed it. Why keep doing something so pointless? Because every now and then, just often enough, there is something, a message, a like, so it keeps pulling the handle like a fruit machine, not because it usually wins, but because it might. The phone has quietly trained the human, and the human has no idea. Here we observe the human in a delicate ritual, being handed a plate of food by a stranger. The waiter sets it down and says the words it said 10,000 times today: "Enjoy your meal." And the human, relaxed, well-fed, on full autopilot, smiles warmly and says, "You too." There is a pause, a tiny, terrible pause. The waiter will not be enjoying the human's meal. The waiter is already walking away. And the human sits there, a cold wave of horror climbing up its neck, realizing what it's done. It will think about this in the shower tomorrow. It will think about it in 11 years. Almost everything we say to strangers runs on autopilot. And every so often, gloriously, the wrong one plays, and the human looks a waiter dead in the eye and wishes him a lovely dinner. A small dog enters the room, and something extraordinary happens to the grown adult standing in it. The spine softens, the head tilts. And the voice, a professional voice that this morning asked a colleague about the quarterly figures, shoots up a full octave and starts producing sounds that are not, technically, language. Who's a good boy? Is it you? It is, apparently, the dog. The human is certain it sounds completely normal. If a coworker walked in, it would deny everything. But here's the lovely part. That ridiculous baby voice is almost exactly the one we use on actual Barbies. It's running its oldest, softest program, the one for looking after tiny, helpless things, and aiming it, with its whole heart, at a Labrador that 20 minutes ago ate a sock. Two humans, both staring at their phones, drift down a supermarket aisle toward the exact same square foot of floor. Neither sees it coming. Contact, a gentle, harmless bump of shoulders, and instantly both perform the same beautiful reflex. They apologize, at the same moment, to each other, for a collision that was nobody's fault. Sorry, no, sorry. Then they hurry off in opposite directions, each privately certain it was the guilty one, each carrying a little glow of shame about something that lasted half a second, and the other has already forgotten. Why say sorry when it wasn't your fault? Because the human is terrified of upsetting strangers. So sorry here doesn't mean I did wrong. It means please don't be cross with me, I come in peace. The human has just apologized for existing in the same aisle. Late afternoon, the human is filling in a form and reaches a word it's written 1,000,000 times. Its own surname, Smith. It writes it, looks at it, and something's wrong. It writes it again, Smith, Smith. That's not a word, is it? It has stared at its own name so long that the name has come loose and become a strange little doodle it no longer trusts. It begins to wonder if it's been spelling it wrong since birth. Nothing's wrong with the human. Give the brain the same thing over and over, and it stops paying attention. The way you forget you're wearing socks 10 seconds after putting them on. Stare at any word long enough, and the meaning slides clean off it. Give it a minute. The name comes back, and the human, faintly disturbed, finishes the form. 3 in the morning. The human lies in bed, completely still, eyes wide open, doing nothing wrong and in no danger at all. And its brain has decided that now, finally, in this rare moment of peace, is the perfect time to bring up that thing. You know the thing, the slightly awkward thing it said to a group of people back in 2011. The brain has walked past 1,000 useful memories, ignored all of them, and come back holding this one up like a prize. And it plays it, in full, with sound. The human even does the little cringe. Nobody else on Earth remembers this moment, but the human reviews it like CCTV, because deep down it's still a creature that once needed the group to survive, and the part that panics about looking stupid has never got the memo that it's safe now, and everyone, frankly, has gone to sleep. With sudden, tremendous purpose, the human stands up. It knows exactly what it needs. It marches out of the living room into the kitchen, arrives, and stops dead. Because it has no idea why it's there. None. The mission that was crystal clear 4 seconds ago has completely evaporated. So it stands in the kitchen, looking around, opening the fridge for clues, hopping its legs, remember what its brain has lost. And here's the daft, wonderful reason. The doorway did it. The brain files life into separate rooms, like chapters in a book. And the moment the human stepped through the door, it thought, new room, new chapter, and cleared the desk, including the one thing it was carrying. So there it stands, between 2 rooms and 2 thoughts, a magnificent animal utterly defeated by a doorway. It'll remember the moment it sits back down. It always does. And if you spotted yourself in even one of those, the shower argument, the phone, the you too to the waiter, then you already know the quiet truth this whole program has been creeping toward. You're not strange. You're exactly as strange as everyone else. Every odd, secret, slightly embarrassing thing you do when you think nobody's watching, the rest of the herd is doing too, behind their own closed curtains. We just had to point a camera at it to prove it. So if you saw a little of yourself in any of this, do hit like and subscribe for more episodes like this one. There's a whole species left to observe. The camera's not going anywhere, and the humans will keep being human.